We can be drawn to cemeteries for different reasons: to visit loved ones, to find a quiet moment, to volunteer. Katie DeRaddo does the volunteering, but also goes to connect. Upon arriving at Mount Pleasant Cemetery in Fairport, Katie DeRaddo looks around, makes her pick, and gets to work.
First, I spray with a solution.
While this is a place where a story usually ends, for Katie, this is where a story begins.
So I scrape off the moss, and then I will spray with some water, get a little bit more wet.
Underneath, a marker touched by little more than weather and time. Each scrape, a backwards tick of the clock.
I get to watch the work I've done, cleaning initially, and just all the years that this has sat, being cleaned right away.
Pre-pandemic, this was not how Katie spent her time and money.
When everybody was trapped inside during COVID, I was on TikTok, I was on social media, and seeing people doing this.
A whole community of headstone cleaners and preservers. And she joined in, adopting their motto, "Everybody has a story."
They don't have to be a Pulitzer Prize winner. They don't have to be a president. But everybody has done something in their life, as small or as big, that should be celebrated.
Today, Katie prepares to celebrate someone new.
This is my favorite part, obviously, is the final spray down.
Robert Hubbard Jr., born at the start of 1927, but he didn't live to see 1928.
I have done my fair share of young people's stones, unfortunately.
Katie could stop here, but she doesn't, because after all, this is just where the story begins. The rest of the story is found
Here it is.
in her home at her computer.
The older ones, it comes in very handy to have access to newspapers because you can look up obituaries from years ago.
Robert Hubbard Jr., son of Robert Hubbard Sr. and Frances White, brother to Frances Hubbard Taylor. With that and a bit more, Katie can make a connection, celebrate even a short life, and tell the story, which she does online. You can find her many stories on Instagram, her account aptly named A Grave Attraction.
I would love to be able to connect more, and that's the great thing about social media is there's so many opportunities to connect with people.
People both here and no longer here. But their stories are. They're just waiting to be uncovered.
I see actually another one right here with moss growth.
And told. Katie has done most of her work at a couple local cemeteries, but later this month, she's going to travel to Georgia and Louisiana to see what she can dig up there. I mean, not literally dig up. You know what I mean.